Welcome. I'm outside of the Gardens of the World. It is a beautiful hidden gem here in Southern California. I can't wait to show you why this is one of my favorite peaceful places. Let's go on inside and explore the grounds together.
The Gardens of the World is owned and operated by the Hogan Family Foundation and is open Tuesdays through Saturdays. Admission and parking are both free, and there is plenty of street parking as well. Gardens of the World truly is such a relaxing and peaceful place. There are friendly docents always available to answer questions, and the layout is intuitive and thoughtfully designed with places to rest and reflect throughout. As you enter through the front gates, you are immediately greeted by the French Garden, and this is one of 5 gardens celebrated on the property. Posted signs throughout the garden remind visitors that professional photography is via permit only, which makes for a relaxing experience unhindered by big productions and excessive noise. The main entrance to the garden is directly off of Thousand Oaks Boulevard, but I recommend parking in their free lot located on the backside of the property, and you actually reach that lot right before you find the main entrance of the garden. If you have ever had to look for street parking in Southern California, you know that this is a special treat. There's always a space available. From here, you'll see a resource center, which also houses the only bathrooms on site, so it's good to take note of that. And as you enter, you will notice how wide the walking paths are. It's perfect for wheelchairs or walkers or strollers, honestly anyone who just needs a little bit of extra space, and you are never far from a bench to relax on. There's also a bandstand where the community gathers occasionally, and it is so pretty. The open space in front of the bandstand, all of that grass you're welcome to sit on during events. This is the only space in the garden where you don't have to stay on the path. You can actually sit and relax on the grass. The bandstand area truly is a special place, and the energy feels amazing. There's also a picnic area nearby, and this is the only space where food and drinks are allowed. There's plenty of shade at the picnic area, and it's always easy to find an open table for a snack or if you just want to sit and relax here. And as you continue to walk along the path past the picnic area, this is where you will start to see some bamboo shoots, and you know you are on your way to the Japanese garden. And this garden is transformative, one of my absolute favorite places to meditate on the property. There's bamboo and rushing water, and it ushers you towards a traditional Japanese pagoda, which is surrounded by a koi pond. I spend a lot of time here, and I recommend it for meditation because the sights and the sounds, they blend together harmoniously to create a soft, calming energy. I will say that this garden is one of the more popular destinations for solo visitors looking to sit peacefully and for families because of the pond. So it tends to get a bit more foot traffic than some of the gardens. We have been taking our boys here since they were born, and they always look forward to seeing the lively koi fish. There is so much peace to be found on this property, and it is such an incredible gift that the Hogan family has given us. I also want to mention that there is no running allowed at the gardens, so if you are a runner and you're looking for a place to jog, they will not allow you to do that here. This is more about having a calm, reflective, serene experience in nature. One of my favorite things to do when I visit is to read the inscriptions on the benches. Many of them share insights that seem to find me right when I need them, and they are so lovely and often inspire my meditations. I will share a few of my favorite benches as we make our way through the gardens, but it's so much fun to explore these, and the messages are lovely. From here, you can see the top of the French Garden. This garden runs from the top of the property all the way to the main entrance, and you can see it from the street when you're first entering the gates. I love going to the top of the French Gardens and looking down towards the entrance, and then going to the bottom of the property going to the main entrance and looking up at the French gardens and seeing them from a total different perspective each time. It is so expanding for your mind. Next is the Italian garden, and there are Italian cypress as far as the eye can see. I love looking straight up at them and how they greet the sky. And spending time in the Italian garden is one of my other favorite things to do. This is my other favorite spot to meditate. I love the third bench in on the far right of the Italian garden. I like to sit there and reflect and just imagine that I am traveling and immersed in the culture of Italy. It's also another popular spot for people to visit, especially small children seem to really like this area. I think it has to do with the water feature. But there's lovely shade and benches, and it's such a calming experience. There are 2 more gardens I'm going to be showing you, and then we will wrap up with visiting the Mission Courtyard, which is also a very special location. But we are approaching the 2 English gardens right now. The English gardens are side by side. It's a rose garden and a perennial garden. To me, it seems like they are one large garden, and this garden space smells incredible. The air is so aromatic. It is so fragrant. The roses are always blooming. I'm here right now in the middle of summer, and still there are so many aromatic blooms to be had. I just love this space. All of the flowers are growing, and it just looks so idyllic and natural and transformative. It truly takes you to another place and another time and makes it so easy to relax. I encourage you to visit and feel the energy of all of these gardens and this entire space. It's such a lovely experience. And the English gardens are also home to 2 of my favorite benches. If you do make your way to the Gardens of the World, I encourage you to stop by and take a look and read the messages that are waiting for you to receive them. And as you leave the English gardens, you will find yourself at the main entrance, and this, of course, is where the French gardens start. You will see the fountains and the mazes, and it is such a treat for the eye and for the mind. And now finally, as we are walking through these beautiful, shady, tree-lined paths, now that you have seen a little bit of each of the 5 gardens, I am going to show you the Mission Courtyard. I love coming in here and looking at the frescoes and watching the water in the fountain. For some reason, I find this fountain in the courtyard to be so incredibly relaxing. I don't know what it is about this particular one, but it almost mesmerizes me, and I love to sit on a bench here in the courtyard and just watch the water move. This is a beautiful space featuring frescoes of all of the 21 remaining missions, and they were painted by local artists. You will also see bronze statues outside of the mission, which are beautifully created and located in nice, very shady areas to relax and reflect. In whole, the Gardens of the World is about 4.5 acres of pure, transformative beauty. Every space is a different vantage point, is a different way to connect with nature, to breathe and relax. If you want to come here with your family, children are welcome and encouraged to explore and to learn. If you want to come here on your own, there are so many spaces to sit and reflect, and also a great way to get some walking meditation in, as all of the paths weave together in a large circle. And there's really something for everyone. It is full of peaceful energy, and I always leave feeling a little bit better than I did when I arrived, and that is what I would like for you as well. If you are coming to just take in the beauty and the energy of this place, you will not be disappointed.
Well, thank you for joining me. And if you have any questions, I will leave details in the description below, but feel free to reach out with comments, and I will do my best to answer any questions that you have.